What is happening? So what we got here is a 96 Tahoe. She's seen better days body-wise, but she's a runner. This vehicle's got some history. My buddy's owned this for about 12 years, and this was my first real battle with OBD2, and I pulled my hair out with it. This thing sat at his house for 4 or 5 years, sat in my driveway for another year before we figured out what the problem was with it. It was a battle. Learned a lot on this one. Long story short, it ended up needing a computer. Wrecking yard here ripped me off, looked me in the eye and told me that this computer came off a Tahoe exactly like this. And when I finally got a scan tool capable of being able to read the VIN off the computer, I found out the computer was out of a 96 S10 4.3 V6. So that explained why it ran on 6 cylinders and wouldn't run on the other 2, no matter what we did. So that's neither here nor there. That's ancient history. We're about 30,000 miles later, just about, in about 3 years. So what we're doing today, we got a brake that's dragging. It's not too bad right now, but when it gets hot, it really drags. You can see, I don't know, it's hard to really convey that on the camera. But this one here, I mean, I can take one finger and move it. This one here, yeah, I guess I can too, but it's a little more difficult. So we have a whole box of goodies. We got some power stop drums, shoes, and springs and the whole 9 yards for the inside. So I'm going to be doing that today. I'm going to be doing axle seals. So I'm going to be getting into the differential. Been doing a lot of differential work lately, it seems. But we'll be pulling the axles out and doing the axle seals and doing a full 100% rear brake job, wheel cylinders, park and brake cables, you name it, it's getting it. Everything in the back's going to be brand new, except for the back and plates, because I don't think we need them. And we don't. They look pretty good. Time to get after it. There she goes. Basketball. The mosquitoes. There's no way to release the tension on these. Alright, we ain't playing around now. Got the 78830 Astro. Not a sponsor. Oh, let's see if I can figure this out. Gotta grease my shaft. brake shoes are pretty nice. Like they've never been used before. I don't think anything was working back here. Oh, let's see. Since I gotta do the axle seals, I guess we can probably take this out of here. Look like they've been leaking for a while. Definitely moist in there, that's for sure. Man, there's some meat. They don't make shoes like that anymore. At least not for my Silverado. The pad's brand new, or an eighth of that thickness. Par for the course. Cheap out on everything, including brakes. Par for the 21st century course. Let's see. This one can come off a lot easier. Or not. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with the hub grappler again. You guys seen enough of that. It's funny, I shut the camera off and my brain starts working again. It's funny how that happens. But yeah, this worked a little bit better. Put a strap around it, pinch those two in, comes right out. And my buddy greased up his hubs, good man. Made my life easy. That one doesn't seem to be leaking as bad as the other side. Definitely not as much crap on this side. Definitely got a lot of meat in the shoes though. I don't think these things are even working. They don't look like it. Very light pattern in the middle. Strange. Gonna have to figure out why that is. What if his proportioning valve is... Oh, it's a sticker. I thought he lost a weight there. Oh, false alarm. Oh, so the adjusters are on top. Usually they're on the bottom. I say usually because I worked on 80s vehicles, 70s and 80s vehicles forever. That's all I owned the first half of my driving life. Anyways, well, it still isn't there's no plug there to reach it, so kind of a piss poor design there. Leave it to General Motors. Change what worked for 100 years. And we get ourselves 13 millimeter. Get that clogging up the waste oil burner in the wintertime. It's one of the reasons I'm a big fan of that Permatex anaerobic sealer. You don't really have to do what I just did there, forcing the cover off with a screwdriver. It'll come off fairly easy. A little bit easier. And it has the same leak stopping power. Gasket on here. There's no chipped teeth on this one. 199,054 miles, I believe, is what I saw in the odometer before I pulled it in. Yeah, it's even got a magnet in there. A big magnet. So that's how you build a differential. Right there. Another GMT 400 platform. Love these trucks. They're in my opinion, are the last good trucks GM ever built. It's all downhill from there. I mean, granted, you'll get 200,000-300,000 out of a 800, the 800 series, you know, from what is that, 2000 up to 06, 07 classic. Those were good trucks too. Not as good as this. They were starting to cheap out on some things, but starting in 2007 and onward, boy, they really went downhill. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna play on the floor now. A little too much RTV, but kept it from leaking, so that's all that really matters. Although in this part of the country, it's better if you let them leak a little. It's a free rust proofing. I guess that's welded on there. Yeah, I suppose you don't want that coming off in the diff. That would be a bad day. Look at that, no metal. 199K, no metal. Unlike my Silverado at 97K. Just saying. What's the difference? Quality is the difference. Workmanship, pride. Just looking at the old cover off my Silverado. It's a little better shape. Might want to put this on his. It's not quite as rusty as this thing is. This thing's got some crust. Yeah, let's try. Oh, it's a lot heavier. See if the bolts line up. If they do, he's gonna have a gift. Yeah, fits like a glove. Looks a lot better too. All right, my buddy's getting a gift. I cleaned up the cover. Got some scars from the differential failure on my truck. When the spider gears let go, pretty sharp. But we're gonna leave them in there. It won't hurt nothing. I have to blow that out afterwards. There's some crap in there still, but I'm gonna do him a solid and paint this thing for him. He'll be happy. A little surprise gift for him. And it looks like it's a little bit flatter, so he might gain a little bit of oil capacity there. That one's just a touch deeper because that's for the 6.625 ring gear. And that one there's for the 8.5 ring gear, which this one is. Older style. Sure. Keep on keeping on here. Paint this up. I should probably open that box, make sure I get all the correct parts. That's what I'm going to do now. Alright. These look like wheel cylinders. Made in China. Where else? Do we have anything made in USA anymore? Don't know. Got some connectors just in case. Park and brake cables. Now, what'd they do with the other axle seal? Tell me I didn't order just one axle seal. Oh, God help me. Unbelievable. Got no display in the GoPro. Yeah, you ordered one axle seal. Oh, God help me. I'm telling you. So here's the parking brake cables. Let's hope these are right. Oh, unbelievable. And what do we got here? Ooh, nice. The Mercury, looks like a Cyclone maybe. I'll have to put that up over. Where can we put it? Can put it there. Guess we'll put it here. The rest of them. Beautiful. I gotta go order another seal. I don't know where my brain was that night. Okay. Get these axles out of here. This one's exactly the same as mine. Easy to turn in one direction, can't turn it the other direction. Before I order that other axle seal, I want to make sure that I get the right one. Before I go ordering two of the wrong one, wouldn't that be nice? Can I get this out with the big ratchet? No, I cannot. Should have lifted the truck up a little more, I think. There's that. Yeah. Comes the pin. And we got company. Push this axle in here. Just like that. Just heard the clip drop. And I finally got myself a magnet. Went to a magnet website and I got this, what the hell are these called? Neodymium magnet? I don't know how to say it. But I glued it to an antenna off a little radio. Thing works mint. Now I can get right in here. Unlike my Silverado video, I was having a hard time getting in there with the big magnet I had. That worked. Now I can slide that axle out of there. Oh. Didn't expect that much oil to be in here. Alright, let's make sure we get the right seal. These are the original seals. So I don't have any of the springs yet. They're on their way. Should be here any minute. I gotta take a break from this for a minute. The Jaguar's back. Oh no. Oh no. We got a leaky tire. Oh, I can hear it already. Oh, that's my tools. But I see it already. See the problem. Ta-da. I try to spray it without making it foam, which I just did. Well, you can clearly see foam or no foam. That's pretty definitive. You can also hear it. Pretty good sized leak. Just got back from the old napper. Got the seal that I forgot to get. Get this thing out of here. It's gonna leak. Oh, that is if I can get it out of here. Putting holes in it. Or not. Finally. Pain in my ass. Okay. Took some pictures. I don't remember how all this goes. Oh, that's all one piece. Oh, this is easy. On one spring. Two springs. Man. Humidity just went through the roof. Starting to sweat a little bit. It's alright though. Better than being cold. That's what I say. Nothing is intuitive. You know what I'm gonna do? Flip out and throw things. Baby. Do it the way I used to do it. Works every time. Okay. Now, might as well just take the nails out. Where the hell use these last? Ah, come on, man. Where's my stuff? Buried. As usual. Okay. It's a shame that had plenty of life left in it. Something just fell in the other room. We're gonna get this cable out of here. We're replacing the cables anyways. Okay. That is that. Into the scrap pile she goes. Everything's gonna fight me today. It's just the way things do. Jeez. That was easy. Yeah, I don't know what is what here. Good. I don't know. I'm gonna open a box today. Okay, that's got the threading on it. So we opened the right box. This number, 18 Papa 1594. That's for the driver's side, left. I'm running out of steam today, I'll tell you that. Get those bleeders out of there. She's peeing. That's the end of that. Go up, hit the brake. Keep that from peeing. There's my block of wood. Put a block of wood on the brake pedal. Now let's see if we can get these bolts out without snapping those off too. Oh, miracles never cease. One. There she is. One wheel cylinder. Alright, so we get the new Delco wheel cylinder. Let's hope we got the right one. That was close. That would have sucked. Probably pull this leader off so I can gain some room here. Time I go to do something, I always find more to do. I'm gonna grab a wire wheel, grind all this crap down. That's good for the old asthma. So PS3. Keep everything from rusting. We slow it down anyway. Okay. Got that in. Yeah, we don't need this. We'll just tie this up around the leaf spring. That'll be fine. Just kidding. I think I want to finish this side. I think we're going to do this parking brake cable. So we're going to have to... I'm glad I bought the whole package of these things because I had a feeling this was what I was going to find. We'll try to get this apart. Oh, this is a pretty rough shape. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut that and try to extract what's left of it, I guess. Fun. These are a little sideways, but it's the best I can do over here. Let's see if I can get this out of here. Okay. It's not exactly what I wanted to happen, but works for me. Okay, now battle number 2. Trying to get this off. Plan B, plan B. Let's see. This thing is friggin' welded. I have to drill this thing out of here. There's that. Shouldn't be anything holding it on now. Shouldn't is the operative word. Now you guys can see what I'm up against here. Might as well just buzz that right off. That would make my life a little easier. Whee! As it melts a hole through the new bag. Should I give it a whack with Big Nasty? I think that's what it needs. It needs to be beaten severely. Let's see. There's a time and a place for Big Nasty. This is neither the time nor the place. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's a nice little shelf GM design for trapping road salt. Little acetone and automatic transmission fluid. The whole inside piece is spinning. That's hot. That's what Paris Hilton said. Oh boy. Oh yeah, she's on. She's all frozen. See if I can burn myself some more. Just like that. Why is that? It looks like I'm cut all the way through it. It's like an optical illusion. It can't be cut all the way through it. Otherwise it'd be coming off right now. Burnt myself pretty good there. And there goes my wrench. The wrench is 1,000 degrees. All right, keep heating it, heating and beating. In this case, we're heating and twisting. Always at the best time you run out of map gas. Saline time, I guess. Exactly what I didn't want to get into. Man, saline's a pain in the ass. At least my setup is. See how hot is this now? That's too hot to touch. Oh boy, I'm blind. Ooh, she's glowing. She's glowing, that's what I wanted. Oh yeah, now she'll come right off. My problem is I'm burning my hand through the glove. Ah, man. Just can't go fast enough. It's cooling down now. Gotta make me work for it. Oh, carpal tunnel, baby. That hurts. Yes. There we go. Now she's turning easy. Hallelujah. All that for that. Moxie. You guys that don't live on the East Coast don't know what you're missing. This stuff rocks. This is going to keep me going the next couple hours for the sugar buzz. Speakers on that side. That's just a wonderful sound. This stuff's been around since the 1800s. It's been an East Coast favorite ever since then. Used to say it right on there, like 1885. It looks like they don't do that anymore. But anyways, the original formulation was super bitter. It would make most people would gag on it unless you had an acquired taste. So they said you had to have Moxie to drink it. And then sometime in the 1920s, they added a sweetener, and it's been that way ever since the 20s. It's pretty sweet. It's bitter, but it's sweet. There's nothing that compares to it. Maybe a Dr. Pepper a little bit. Not really. This is its own thing. I only got 2 of my friends like it. Everybody else will gag. You mention Moxie to most people, they're like, bah, gross. Old man drink. The guy who owns this truck, my buddy Eric, he likes it. Every time he comes over, he usually grabs one from me. My brother likes it. Everybody in my family likes it. It's a family thing. I got another one of my friends, my friend Ryan. He's kind of on the fence with the stuff. He'll drink it if there's nothing else there. But given a choice, he'll grab something else. I started drinking this when I was probably 2 years old. It used to come in bottles, like glass bottles. I don't know what it was with my mom. Like caffeine was just as bad as alcohol to her. I guess you're not supposed to give kids caffeine. I don't know. I don't have any kids, so you're asking the wrong person. Caffeine and soda was kind of forbidden. So when Mom went out, me and Dad were at the campground. Dad would break out a Moxie and be like, don't tell your mother, and he'd slide one over to me. That's how I got a taste for it. Of course, anything your dad gives you is going to be good. No matter how crappy it tastes, you got to drink it because you knew it was something special. So that always stuck with me. Anyways, been in the family forever, so I love this stuff. Auto repair and history lessons. You never know what you're going to get on this channel. So I'm jumping around like a jumper. I want to get these brakes taken care of so I don't like having that brake light on. I had to put a battery charger on the battery there. So brake lights are just blazing away. And the one fuse that's supposed to be a brake fuse, it has some wires stuck in it. No idea where the fuse is or what circuit that is or what the hell's going on there, but I unplugged both of them and it didn't do a damn thing. Light's still burning bright. It came right out too. If it wasn't for the lines, well, it looks like we're going to be putting rear brake lines on this one. That's just the way it's going to go. Alright, I think I'm going to bolt this up just to make getting these brake lines out easy, or easier, I should say. So these style lines with the coil of wire wrapped around them, they're kind of hard to measure. It's kind of a anti-abrasion device, but it does make it hard to measure. I can tell just by looking at it, these are 3/16, but just to be 100% sure, with the old micrometer on there, of course they're going to be smaller. This is 1.0 1.8, or in other words, 0.185183. It's rusty too, so that pretty much tells me that's 3/16. So in another video, I've showed you guys how to get a twisted off brake line out of the fitting if you have to reuse the fitting. You just sand that down on a wire wheel till it's flush. And then basically get a 3/16 drill bit and just drill straight through it. Or one slightly smaller and the line will just fall right out of there. But I think what I'm going to do is change the hat here. I think I have some 3/16 fittings. So I'm just going to replace them. Save me some time since I've been wasting time on other things here. My stash of Nycop. I'm going to be using that. Stuff never rusts, lasts forever. No better brake line on the market. Easy to work with. Lots of benefits. Okay, changed my mind. The ones I had fit pretty sloppy in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and we'll reuse these. No harm in reusing them, they're good. Just got to get that old line out of there. So I grab 11/32. Yeah, we got a dead battery. What else is new? Oh, that's perfect. That's how you want your drill bit set up. All right, let's see what she's got. Oh, look at all that crap. She's a little rusty. Nice. Yeah. Trying to work one-handed. Oh, she just fall out of there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, trying to get a measurement here. This is a deburring tool. Just when you cut with a tubing cutter, it usually kind of fills the bore in with metal a little bit, like a little lip. Just want to give it a little ream job. Now this one here, this was the one I took the cap off of. This needs an external ream. That's what this end's for. Now I've had another tool failure. Just got done saying how long this thing's been kicking around. See that notch right there in the cutting wheel? Yep. That ain't no friggin' good. Look at that. Lucky for me, I got tools everywhere. Don't know where this came from. It's looking pretty dirty though. Yeah. I never had this one's real bad. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that ain't no good. It's a little better. A little better than it was. Alright, time to put the flaring device in the vise. Put it in backwards, dummy. Get this little die. This goes under here. Now, I'm going to screw this in too. Okay, now let's make sure we put our fittings on the line first. And feed the line into here. Want the line, you're in the dark there, but take my word for it, make it flush, which it is. Tighten that down. Now go up one. That lined up. Give her a pull. And she's stuck. Gotta give her a little beating. Come on now. There she goes. Is up to. Make sure that's centered. Boom. That's it. Beautiful factory flare in seconds. Timber. So there you go. Nice and pretty. Okay, get the old brake lines. Trying to get this little tab off of here. This is the longer of the two, yep. So tab goes to the longer of the two. It's easy enough. All right, day 2. Got the correct seal from Napa. Thankfully, it was a couple dollars cheaper because I forgot my wallet when I blew out of here to go down and get it this morning. Lost a little bit of time this morning trying to fix that tractor. It's got a stuck PTO. I'm gonna go ahead and drive that seal back on there. Probably grind these contact points down. Give it another spray of LPS and we'll start putting this side back together. So we get the seal in. Get this thing sprayed down with LPS 3. So this stuff isn't gonna stick very well. Alright, so we got all the goodies here. That one's got a dash R on the end of it. So that would be the right side hardware kit. This has got a dash L. So soon, that's the left. Now let's see if I can go off of memory here. Don't mind me, I had to go watch the airplane. So I'll go ahead and open this. We've got some silicone, a roll pin. Shoes. These are the same size. There's no leading or trailing shoe that I can see. Match it up to the old one. Yeah, exact same size as the old one. So, get some guy. 4 of those, 2 of these. Old Rock Auto. Put some nice paint on there. Retainers. Get some more goodies in here. A couple pins and E-clips. See, this is what I would expect to see for the parking brake. We got little wavy washers. We got 2 of those. That should be it. Made in USA / China. I'm reading it backwards. They put a sticker over it. 1/16/15. It's been kicking around a while. Okay, that's a little better. Just got the critical points. See, that's why, I mean, take the extra time when you got the whole thing apart. Why half-ass anything, you know? Why do a quickie job when you can do it right, do it once, and everything's gonna be mint, and you're not gonna have any problems. That's just the way I look at things, you know? Save you, you know, I've learned the hard way over the years too. That's the other half of it. So, am I losing my mind here? Okay, so this is gonna, I'm just gonna assemble this like this. You guys probably can't see crap. That's how that goes. And that little pin down there. This little guy. Put one of these little wavy washers on. Slide it through. Lubricate it, of course. Then put this E-clip on there. So that's all I'm going to be doing there. I have to get some pliers. Yeah, that worked. See if I can slide this on there. I swear, I spend more time hunting for tools than I do doing anything constructive around here.
does not want to cooperate today. I just heard that land in another dimension. Oh, I'm just gonna go smash something off camera here. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother looking for that one. It's like, see, this is what just happened earlier. I brought the other one from the kit to match this up, and I dropped that one on the floor. Just spent 10 minutes looking for that. These things suck, but they're pretty close. The inside diameter is all that matters. It's a little bit smaller, OD. And then I managed to get the vice grips on here. So hopefully I'll have a fighting chance of getting this thing started now. Always keep a finger. You need that finger free to keep that from happening. So now it's easy. As that one goes skyward. That's what I get for saying how easy it is. You little bastard. Oh, maybe. Here we go. That was easy. Piece of cake, just like that. What a freaking nightmare. That doesn't look like it's seated. It's amazing. Push that side in. Well, apparently it is. Doesn't look it, but looks like it's spread out. There we go. Now it's not spread out. Nobody's getting that out again. Boy, it moves nice. Cool. I had this little tab supposed to be underneath. I had the tab riding up inside here. That was part of the reason why I was fighting myself, because against my better judgment, I'm going to put them together on the ground minus the bottom spring. We'll see how that goes. Look at my picture again. I don't remember where that one goes. Yeah, so that goes like that. Hooks down here. Maybe we'll leave that there for now, because I can always bend that up easy enough. All right, here's the adjuster. Now I gotta try to figure out. So this, okay, it's gonna go like this, and this little fella goes on. Guess that locks in like that. Sorry, see if I can take it off my hand now. Yeah, it's a lot smoother now. There's that rough spot in the middle. Yeah, we can live with that now. It's still pretty tight. That's going to be a problem. I'm not liking that at all. Why can't anybody make anything good anymore? It really pisses me off. Everything sucks nowadays. Try to get good quality stuff and you can't. This was a power stop kit, just so you know. I have no experience with power stop. I kind of took a gamble because I bought AC Delco, everything else. I heard a lot of good things online about power stop. Maybe the brakes, the shoes and the drums and the pads and rotors are good, but I don't know about their hardware right about now. This is, I'm gonna have to edit half of this out. You guys will be going to sleep on me. Yeah, that's a little easier now. Might have just been some crap in there. Work it back and forth. Hopefully get that out of there. Yeah, it's much easier now. It's still, I can feel resistance right about here. It's definitely not as bad as it was. Once I get some rust on it, it's gonna That's gonna jam this thing right up. I always gotta go changing stuff. I don't remember having drum brakes set up like this before.
Time to do battle. It's gonna hit me in the face as soon as I cut it. That's my trash can. Hang on. Whoa. Almost got it. Snake. Okay. Let's make sure. Let me feed this through first. These style. See, it's got nylon coating on there. I've always been told you don't lubricate that style for whatever reason. I guess it just attracts dirt. That's what I would hazard a guess. I don't know how far this is supposed to go. I think it matters right now. Let's try and get this inside here. There we go. Oh, pain in the ass. So, I guess I better anchor that one down next, or I'm going to be in for a fight. This is the easiest way I've found to do these. Lock them in. All right, so now all we got left is a little spring. Goes here. Oh boy. Let's see. Gotta have needle nose vice grips. Multi-use tool. Come on. Twang. There we go. Come on, baby. It's not the way it's supposed to go. Needle nose vice grips to the rescue again. This is just not gonna work. Crap, I need another pair of needle nose vice grips. Okay, the old crusty pair with no spring. Vice grips are missing a spring. Oh boy, she slipped. She didn't have it tight enough. Oh man, too tight. There you go. Urgh, come on. Are you kidding me? Needle nose grip to fix the needle nose vice. Yes, that was perfect. Exactly what I wanted to happen. I bent the spring. I tell you, nothing's easy. Okay. Power stop's not giving me any indications of quality so far. The rotors look nice. Drums look nice, but all the slag hanging off isn't confidence inspiring, if you know what I mean. Should have been a pilot. Now here's what I mean about the quality thing. See how that one? This one's pointed that way, this one's pointed that way. These are both pointed this way. They're different. So no wonder why I'm struggling with this thing. That's what I'm talking about, quality. Consistency. No, it's not supposed to be that way. But it is. It's making my life miserable for whatever reason. Somebody manufactured it that way. It ain't supposed to be that way. Such is the 21st century. Okay, we got it. If I could just get these to slip off. That's the trick. That was easy. And this way. Okay. Yeah, this thing's all bent up. Somebody's been poking and prodding in here. Gotta make some adjustments. I gotta get this parking brake situated. I want to get the other side done before we do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the other side on off camera. I think you've seen enough of this. So as it usually goes, older vehicles, never know what you're gonna see. So I was under here. So I was looking at the pinion angle and I'm like, geez, that's kind of steep for just hanging down, you know? So I come and look over here. I'm like, hey man, that don't look right. Whoa, hello. So we got one shackle. This one behind it is about ready to let go. And then I come over here. What the hell's going on back there? Ah, crap. Look at this. So that one's not even attached. No bueno, man. So this, and we got some new shocks coming too. Those are about ready to blow out. Look like the original Bilsteins from the factory. So that's, you know, whatever, I can't do math in my head right now. 23 years in New England. So this is the progress I've made so far. We got this situated. Got the e-brake out of there. Got it all sprayed down with LPS3. And we got this one. I think you guys saw this one. Haven't quite got that parking brake situated yet, but I got to get them all set up. There's a new parking brake. Got to get them all set up first and put that back on. Unfortunately, wish I had bought another one, but so yeah, once I get that parking brake situated, I can put some tension on the cable on the other end. That'll pull that straight, we hope. So end of day 2. Got lots of interruptions today. Trying to find parts for this thing. Nice 318, extremely well built machine. And I got my buddy's machine out here. It's an LX 280. He's got a bolt busted off inside the PTO, inside the crankshaft underneath. He's gonna need some tires there. He's doing front end burnouts with this thing. So, yeah, he's gonna need, what does he need? We need to get the PTO off the shaft. We tried, couldn't do it. So, probably gonna have to torch off his clutch if I can't get that thing off. So that's a whole nother can of worms. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but it has nothing to do with the Tahoe here. But that's the end of day 2 because I kept getting interrupted. Oh, and I had a guy come by with a weed whacker, brand spanking new from Walmart, no compression. Pull it over, you just hear the piston. Fried to a cinder. Got some big scars in the cylinder wall on the exhaust port, so no good on that one either. That one's done for. Nothing I could do for him there. He's got to try to find his receipt, but he's not very hopeful of that. So that's that. We burned up another day. Got nothing done. You wonder how I make a buck around here. But at least we got that halfway done. I guess on day 3, we'll slide the axles back in. We'll get those parking brakes hooked up. I'm probably going to do the parking brake now, actually. Feeling ambitious. Try to get as much done as I can. Get that parking brake done, and we'll see you on day 3.